Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. I don't know what this video is going to be completely honest. I really don't. I think I'm going to do some Spider-Man sketches. It's going to be a longer video. I don't know how long, but it's not a short. I know it's not a short. That's all I've really got. And realistically, this video is probably going to be kind of all over the place, but that's pretty on brand for me, so not really too surprising, I guess. But I wanted to talk about some big things that are happening with Spider-Man in the gaming world. And I think this video is coming out today, which is the 23rd. But there's a decent chance that this video will go up on the 24th, in which case the PlayStation Showcase has already happened, probably. And if you've seen it and I haven't yet, well, for one, hopefully they showed Spider-Man 2, which kind of is the main reason I'm making this video. But if this video doesn't go up if this video doesn't go up after that, then, there will be another video. Either way, there's going to be another video about Spider-Man 2 if they show it at the showcase. I'm not going to do a reaction or anything, but I am probably going to draw Spider-Man again and talk about some stuff that they did there. Because I'm very, very excited about that game. And I don't know when this channel became kind of a gaming channel. I mean, it's not, obviously I'm drawing and hopefully you're seeing that right now, but I've been uploading and sort of covering, I guess in a way, some big gaming stuff lately. I did a whole Zelda week and now I'm doing this Spider-Man stuff, and I mean, I haven't uploaded in a week and a half, and there's a reason for that, because yes, I have been playing Tears of the Kingdom, and yes, it is fantastic. Quite possibly my favorite game ever made, but we'll get to that when I do another Zelda video, which will probably be coming up in the next month or two. As for Spider-Man, let me update you on what's going on there. So, as of right now, during this recording, it is May 23rd, which is the day before the big PlayStation Showcase that's supposed to be happening tomorrow. And the reason that showcase matters is because they announced Marvel's Spider-Man 2 almost 2 years ago now. It was a very quick teaser announcement trailer type thing, which got everyone extremely hyped, but realistically, in my opinion, I think it was another case of announcing a game far too early, because that happens in the gaming industry pretty often. There's this trend of announcing a game years before it's done, years before it's even close to being done, and in a lot of cases, as was I believe the case with Spider-Man 2, years before it was even ready to really be shown. I really wish the gaming industry would stop doing that, and I feel like they've gotten better at it, but it's still around, They still make huge announcements way before anything is even being worked on, way before anything is ready to be shown, way before they are ready to engage with the audience. And they tend to do that big announcement and then go completely dark for years, when we're all just sitting around wondering when they're gonna show something, and when is the game gonna come out, not even just when is the game gonna come out, when are we gonna see something about this game, because we haven't seen anything. I can think of two big examples off the bat right now, which is the Iron Man game that's being made by, I think, EA, right? And they announced that, almost a year ago already? It wasn't even being worked on yet. The game was completely pre-production. They had one small little poster thing to show, basically concept art, and that was it. And even maybe a year and a half before that, on the WB side, they announced that Monolith is working on a Wonder Woman game, which was also pre-production, not ready to be shown, not ready to be talked about. And I don't think these things need to be talked about until they're maybe halfway through production. That way they can be hey, here's this game, we're working on it, here's a trailer or an announcement trailer, here's a snippet of gameplay, and we have people who are ready to be the marketing team, ready to be on the engagement side with the audience, and make posts on Twitter, Instagram, wherever you want to make posts about it, YouTube even, and then just engage with your audience. Tell them what's going on. Tell people what's happening. Anyway, that was a little tangent I went on, my bad. Spider-Man 2. So the thing is, we're all very excited about this game. We know that it's Peter and Miles. We're going to be able to play as both characters, and we also know that Venom is in the game. We don't know to what capacity Venom is in the game. I'm assuming he's the primary villain or antagonist, something along those lines. And based on that teaser trailer, it seemed as though Kraven is probably a big part of the game. Maybe he's the main villain. We will hopefully find out at this PlayStation Showcase. Not 100% confirmed, by the way, that it's Kraven. Just kind of speculation on everyone's part, because they didn't show him directly, but he was talking throughout the trailer, kind of narrating. And the way he was talking and the things he was saying with the accent and all that, everyone just kind of assumes that it's Kraven. We're all 95 to 99% sure that that it's Kraven, which is interesting. Bringing Venom and Kraven into the same game at the same time, that's a good call, because Kraven's last hunt is a thing, and if you're a comic book reader, you know exactly what happens in that story, and it's really cool. So fingers crossed, kind of. I mean, it's Kraven. Like, I'm pretty sure it's Kraven. Like I said, we'll hopefully get a bunch of new information on what's happening there during the PlayStation Showcase. Hopefully there's a bunch of other stuff that they show off too, but this is a Spider-Man video. Although I do want to say, hopefully they will also talk about or show something related to the Wolverine game, and if they do, count on me making a video about that as well. Maybe I'll draw Logan and talk about whatever they show or announce or whatever's going on with the Wolverine game. I think I'm deciding right now, as I'm recording this, that I will be covering it. So if you're interested in that, you know, stay tuned to this channel. I like to mix gaming and art and do some fun stuff. I will be covering the Wolverine game. I will definitely be covering the Spider-Man game, even though it's still slated to be coming out this year. So if there's any big information, which very soon there should be, I'm gonna be kind of covering it. And when I say covering, I don't mean like as soon as something drops, I'm gonna be making a video like, hey, this is a thing that's happening. I'm not gonna do that. What I'm gonna do is try to process my thoughts and put together a higher quality video. Maybe do some art, you know, draw some Spider-Man stuff, draw some Wolverine stuff, and whenever they do something, I will upload a video, hopefully that day or the next day, depending on what's going on. Maybe a couple of days later if I'm a little too busy, which I have been quite busy lately, so don't expect anything happening like super quickly, especially because I like to keep the quality of my videos to a certain standard. And I'm not a news channel, I'm an art channel, but I'm an artist who really enjoys video games and films, which I've got some very fun and interesting stuff coming up on the channel regarding films as well. I made a whole new intro just for film reviews. It's gonna be a cool thing. In fact, I'll debut it here right now. Here's the new intro that I made for this channel for whenever there is going to be a film review, and roll the thing. What'd you think? I liked it. I thought it was pretty cool. I mean, it's subject to change, but I like the way it looks currently. So yeah. So it's the 24th now, and the showcase has already happened. And they did show a whole bunch of footage for Spider-Man 2, which I'm going to talk about now. And while I talk about it, I'm gonna play the trailer in the background. So first things first, let me just get this out of the way real quick. Oh my god, this game looks so good! Sorry. So they started off with Peter in the symbiote suit, which is something that, I mean, we all kind of assumed was gonna happen, but the way they did it, it just looked really good. The takedowns are fantastic. The animations are so fluid and beautiful. I like the sheen that he has to him. He just looks kind of gooey. I don't know. There's just something about it that I really like. He looks very aggressive, which I mean is kind of what we want for symbiote Peter. Wait. I'm getting ahead of myself. Hold on. Because they started off this Spider-Man section by confirming what we all already basically knew, which is that Kraven is going to be a big part of this game. I'm assuming he's going to be like the primary villain until something happens in the story where I'm assuming Peter's going to get the symbiote off of him, and then that's where, you know. Yes, we will. Yeah, all of that. I'm assuming he's probably going to be like later in the game, but I don't know. I don't really know how they have the whole story set up happening. But yeah, it's Kraven, and Kraven looks great. I love his design. The vest he's wearing also kind of reminds me of Shocker a little bit. Maybe that's just me, I don't know. But anyway, they're in a forest, and Kraven is all angry because no one is his equal. He's trying to find someone to hunt, and no one is interesting to hunt. That's Kraven's whole thing, in case you didn't know. And he's called Kraven the Hunter. And his entire thing is just that he wants to be able to have an exciting hunt because he's the greatest hunter in the world. And no animal, no creature is ever a real match for him. So he's in a constant search for the best game, which ends up eventually being Spider-Man. Anyway, in the trailer, one of his goons comes up and says, "Sir, perhaps a new hunting ground." Perhaps a new hunting ground. And then he shows him this tablet, and on the tablet they show a handful of characters. I think it was Black Cat, both Spider-Man, Tombstone was on there, Taskmaster was on there, Lizard was on there, I think Kingpin was on there, the Prowler was on there, and my personal most anticipated and excited over, Wraith was on there, which is Wraith confirmed for the first time, which has me very excited about an interaction potentially between Black Suit Peter and Yuri as Wraith, which could be very exciting in terms of storytelling. There are a lot of opportunities for some really interesting stuff that could happen there. But anyway, back to the gameplay trailer. It looks very good, it looks fluid. I love that we're in Queens, something that was also practically confirmed, right? We assumed Queens was going to be part of the map this time around, and I'm also assuming that the entirety of New York will be open. Don't quote me on that. Then he switches to Miles. Miles slingshots himself, which is a mechanic that I have been hoping for in this game. And then while swinging, he starts gliding, which is an extremely interesting new facet of the traversal here. Something I wasn't sure they would do, but I was very much hoping they would. And it looks as though we're gonna have a lot of gliding happening between Miles and Peter, so that's really cool. Miles then jumps into a warehouse, shows off some of his web lines, and then showcases some of his new abilities, now having the ability to use blue venom, which is different from the yellow-orangish venom he had in the Miles game. Then it gets dark and spooky. They're trying to track down the lizard, it seems, and that's when he discovers a molted skin from the lizard, indicating that he's growing, becoming bigger, becoming hungrier, becoming more dangerous. From there on, there's a whole bunch of stuff that happens. I'm not going to break down the entire trailer. There's a lot of things that happen here, but a lot of it is really good, really interesting. I love the ideas that they have here. I'm really interested in where they might be going. I'm really not trying to break down this whole trailer, but I will come back and I will break down everything that I see if that's what you want me to do. I've only seen the trailer once at this point, so I'm just kind of taking everything off of the top of my head in order to record this video, because I wanted to come back and try to record so that I could get this video up and out as quickly as possible. But yeah, it looks really interesting. Peter seems like he's very angry, very aggressive. I love the tension that Yuri Lowenthal is adding to his voice. Very aggressive. Kind of reminds me of his performances at different points as Sasuke in Naruto, if you watched that.
Stop acting like you're still my sensei. Go ahead and try something if you'd like. I'm just itching to kill you. Kakashi.
The point is, Yuri Lowenthal was Sasuke in Naruto, and his voice in this game so far seems as though he's kind of that anger, that aggression, that rage, the thing that we love about Black Suit Peter. I like to see that he unleashes and he just kind of allows himself to do whatever he wants to do, even if it's not always the best thing. You know, he kind of lives on impulses. And that's not a great way for a person to be, but damn it if it's not fun to watch. But speaking of being aggressive and on edge all the time, that kind of perfectly segues me into something I'm very excited about, which is a first time event on this channel, which is that this video is actually sponsored by a company called Cloudy. So I'm actually really excited about this because not only is this my first sponsor on the channel, but I actively use their products. Cloudy is a company that is known for their personal diffusers. Whether you're having trouble sleeping, having trouble staying awake, needing to pay more attention to things, or just need to calm your nerves a little bit, Cloudy's got a diffuser perfect for you. And if for some reason you're not sure which of those things applies to you, you could also just get the starter kit, which has one of each diffuser they make in it, and you can try them out for yourself. But diffusers are not all they have. They also have a variety of gummies, dream mist, calming cream, and if you're feeling a little extra, you could even get a sleeping mask or a pair of socks. Now, it should be pretty obvious, but keep in mind that these products are for adults only. However, all of Cloudy's products are 100% clear of any drugs or controlled substances. They're also vegan and cruelty-free, which is pretty cool. So, if you're interested, the link to the Cloudy website will be in the description of this video. Everything is on sale in their store right now. And on top of that, if you're shopping there and you want to buy something, you can use my code Hancock10 to get an additional 10% off. I can't believe Cloudy actually sponsored me. That's crazy. But hey, so I don't have anything else to say to you. Maybe you could like the video. Maybe you could subscribe. Maybe share this video. I don't know. If you want more coverage type stuff, then let me know. Hopefully you like the drawings I did at the beginning of this video. And yeah, thanks for watching. Whoa, the video's over.